Hello, children. We are back with chapter number 10, Circles of Standard 10th. We are going to solve question number 12 and 13 of exercise 10.2. They are the concluding questions of this chapter. Let me read the question. Question number 12. A triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm such that the segments BD and DC, into which BC is divided by the point of contact D, are of the lengths 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. Find the sides AB and AC. So here ABC is a triangle. BC, AB and AC are the tangents. C, B and A are the points outside the circle. We can consider CFCD to be the tangents from a point C, and we have considered them to be equal to 6 cm because CD is already given to be equal to 6 cm. Similarly, BD and BE also will be equal. BD is given to be 8 cm, so BE is also 8 cm. We are supposed to find out the length of AB and AC. We don't know the length of AF and AE. We have taken them as x centimeter each. Some construction. O is the center of the circle. We have joined OA, OF, OC, OB and OE. OD is already given to be joined in the figure. Now let us begin with the solution. Children, we all know that OF will be perpendicular to AC, OD will be perpendicular to BC and OE will be perpendicular to AB because the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. We have already considered the lengths. Let us try to understand that triangle ABC is the bigger triangle. If I want to find out its area, I can write that entire area of triangle ABC to be divided into 3 smaller triangles. That is, area of triangle AOC, area of triangle BOC and area of triangle AOB. So that entire triangle is broken into 3 parts. Now let me use the Heron's formula in the larger triangle, that is triangle ABC, wherein I am given the length of all the 3 sides. Here AC is x plus 6, BC is 6 plus 8 and AB is x plus 8. So let me find out S, that is semi-perimeter initially, which comes out to be 14 plus x. The formula for area of triangle ABC is square root of S, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Let us substitute all the values. When I solve it further, I get square root of 48x into 14 plus x. Now let us find out the area of the smaller triangles individually. Area of triangle AOC will be equal to half into base into height. I know the length of base, I know the length of height, the height also. OF is given to be equal to, the radius is given to be equal to 4 centimeter. So this is how I get area of triangle AOC equal to 12 plus 2x. Similarly, I get the area of triangle AOB as well as area of triangle BOC individually. Now let us substitute all 4 values. To remove the square root on the left hand side, we are going to square the entire statement. We are going to use the cancellations and all. When we solve it further, we get the value of x to be equal to minus 14 and 7. Negative value is not possible because it is the length, so we are going to keep x as 7. And if x is equal to 7, let us find out the length of AC, which is 13 centimeter, and AB, which is equal to 15 centimeter. Now, let's begin with the next question, that is question number 13, and this is the last question of this chapter. Prove that opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Now, opposite sides of the quadrilateral, let me consider AD and BC in this case initially. I have to prove that these two sides, AD and BC, they are subtending, means making supplementary angles at the center. Now, the angle made by AD at the center is AOD, and the angle made by BC at the center is BOC. I have to prove that angle AOD plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degrees, that is, they are supplementary. Now let us continue with the question. I am going to consider triangle OPD and triangle OQD. I can easily prove these two triangles to be congruent to each other. OP equal to OQ, they are the radii of the same circle. DP equal to DQ, lengths of the tangent from a point outside, they are also equal. And OD is the common side. This is how, by SSS criteria, I can prove the triangle OPD and OQD to be equal. And that is how I can say that angle 1 and 8, they are equal. We have numbered the angles to simplify the things. Naming it becomes quite easy. So angle POD equal to QOD, which means angle 1 is equal to angle 8. Similarly, when I consider triangle OQA, ORA, I can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 3, angle 4 will be equal to angle 5, and angle 6 will be equal to angle 7. Now, we all know that sum of all these 8 angles, it is 360 degrees. It's a complete angle. But 1 and 8 are equal, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 are equal. So I can write it as twice angle A plus twice angle 2, twice angle 1 plus twice angle 2 plus twice angle 5 plus twice angle 6 is equal to 360 degrees. We can transpose 2 on the other side. So angle 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 will be equal to 180. When I check angle 1 and 2, it is the combination, that entire combination is angle AOD. Similarly, angle 5 and 6 gives us angle BOC. So we can substitute it as angle AOD plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, we can prove that angle COD plus angle BOA is also equal to 180 degrees. That's all for now. We'll come up with another chapter in the next videos to come. Thank you.